Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever it is in your local time frame of the world. Welcome to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV from the beginning. We have created a character. We've gotten that character up to level 11 now and knocked out some main story quests and a couple of job quests as an Arcanist. We will go Summoner once that unlocks. In the meantime, we're just knocking out story stuff. So we're going to do at least probably a couple story quests today. So let's get into it. Get that out of the way. I'll go ahead and kill the background music so we have just the game going. Actually, I might make a quick adjustment here. System I want, sound settings. Let's bring this up just a little bit. There we go. Okay. So, wristband, which would be, well, not any better than what I've got. It wouldn't improve other stats. It's a higher item level, but not really that much better than what I've got. So I'll take the bronze piece for the money. Blast! At this rate, the crops will never be ready for harvest. If only we had black loam, just a bit could send our stock soaring. I'll bet Rust White and knows where you might find some. Perhaps you might pay her a visit in the orchard. Okay. We got Caden Einvis here. Well, let's go ahead and get Carby out. And we're an Arcanist, so we should have our carbuncle with us at all times. So, walk through a swarm of bugs. We come out here. Let me see, let me get a look at you so I can figure out what kind of voice you might have here. That gherkin's got a head of cabbage if he thinks I'm fetching him any black loam. But if you dare to pinch some from the cook pot, then be my guest. Just mind you don't get trampled upon by the aurochs that dwell there. Once you have 3 bushels worth, take the black loam to Frewall at Tiller's Rest. He'll know what to do. Alrighty. So we're going to come out here. Across the bridge, cook pot. Being that spot there. So named because it's... Ooh. Okay, you're not who I want to hunt. But I've got some hunt targets here. Oh, would you guys... I'm not trying to come after you, I'm trying to come after your friends. One of the grounded pirates. Because they are my hunt targets. Oh, yep, you'll work. Pull up my a little Aether charge there. Boosts my attack. I'll watch my health here a little bit with 2 guys on me. Oh, got a level out of that. Completing entries in your hunting log. Great way to get levels. And of course there's a fate going on in the area I need to step into for the quest. Okay, Carby, go red. This is a big guy. Throw a little fester on him. A little energy drain and another fester. Carby, go red again. This is probably why the gal I spoke to earlier didn't want to come get this black loam. Because this big guy is here. Now, if I weren't 4 levels above his level, I wouldn't hazard this fight. I'm going to be either over-leveled or over-geared. I've got a second enemy on me now, too. Take the little one out faster. Now we'll go back on the big one. Oh, come on. Trying to avoid the little ones. And I get another one on me. Okay, Carby, shield me up again. Put a couple of heals on myself. He's just like stomping his way around, doesn't he? Okay, Fate is done. So, big guy's all taken care of. Plus, nice little chunk of experience, too. Let's grab. Yeah, there's all kinds of fun little nicknames for Carbuncle. Carby, Toby. Because actually, in many other contexts, Carbuncle, you're going to come after me, aren't you? Is actually like a wound or like a blister on your toe. So not something sparkly and shiny like that you'd be walking around with. Well, I don't know, it could be shiny, and you would be walking around with it, but maybe not in as pleasant an experience as we do with our little friend Carbuncle there. So just as a reminder, I do record these videos live at twitch.tv/elicnor. So come on out, hang out, chat with me. Who knows? Can help me come up with new fashion accessories for the character here. Was viewers during a live stream that helped me create Caden. So there will be fashion options as the game progresses too. Actually, I want to see, how's that person doing over there, health-wise? Oh, level 10 rogue, okay. Then leave that rogue alone, you pirates. Oh, come on, go up. Upsy daisy, there we go. So we got the black loam. Oh. And I didn't need to cross the river because what I needed to go to is over on this side. Return the black loam into them so they can make it into fertilizer. Hey there, Frewell. Ah, even the weeds wither and die in this desolate dirt. But a bit of this black loam ought to change all that. I haven't seen any in ages. Gathering black loam's not for the weak of will, nor the weak of stomach, eh? Ha 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 ha! Oh, don't tell me Gurkhat and Rotwa neglected to mention where the black loam comes from. Surely you figured it all out on your own from the cloying stench. Comes from the Auroch's lair of all places. Well, why? So the black loam is fresh Auroch poo for fertilizer. Well, why dwell on who misled whom about what? What matters is your efforts have brought us the black loam, and we expect a bountiful harvest as a result. Thank you. Said I was going to go for the monies. I get some eye drops. Let's see, bronze knives, maple picatrix. Should be not as good as what I'm wielding now. Guess I'll go for the monies again. Confounded pirates! They know nothing of tillin', only killin', stealing our shovels to melt and forge into axes of all things. Says the guy with an axe on his back at the moment. They're biting the hand that feeds them, the mangy mongrels. I'd love to teach those curs a lesson in obedience myself. I hadn't sworn to Stelwyn that I wouldn't fight no more. So I need you to bring back our farm tools. Make sure those dogs reap what they've sown. You can probably go beat some of the guys up at this camp that I was just beating guys up at a minute ago. Is that what you're saying I need to do? Okay. Hey, Carby. Fetch. So you get out of that little puddle there. See, that was easy enough. That sorted. I wonder what those sea dogs will try and steal when there's no harvest. Good to see the tools back and in serviceable condition, which will be more than we can say that of Severin when we get our hands on him. Wretch likely had a role in the theft. Spied him meeting the pirates in secret, I did. Couldn't care less if the wastrel didn't work. When he consorts with cut purses that take our tools away, he's crossed the line. So many big fancy words. Still, we're not to know of that what sort of scallywag he's dealing with. Take word to him, would you? Okay, can't run again just yet. We're gonna go back up to Big Hill there. So I do need to cross. Think. Can I hop up over here? Yeah. I think the makers of Skyrim ever would have thought that their game would become a verb for climbing up, jumping and climbing up sheer edges like that. Just Skyrimming your way up. So we got the black loam. We got it delivered. We got the tools back to where they can be used instead of melted down to make weapons. So now we got to tell this guy what his associate has been up to. Pirates making off with our tools. Frewell did well not to take matters into his own hands. Last thing I need is blood on my crops. But I'll be damned if Severin thinks he can take us for fools. His treachery won't go unpunished. And got a level up out of that. We might have enough levels today by the end of this to get pull off the next job quest. I've come to expect a great deal from you, lass, and you've never once let me down. Yet what I'd ask you now goes beyond aught I've asked before. Would you hear my plea all the same? Well, yeah. What am I going to do? Say no and just be stuck on this part of the story the entire rest of the game? It eases my mind to have your ear. You're no doubt familiar with that scoundrel Severin by now. Well, the scheming scapegrace is at it again. Since that letter came for him, he's been skulking about in that manner he does when he's up to no good. Now he's rounded up his rogues and buggered off with nary a word to anyone. I've grown accustomed to his insolence, but something tells me this is different. It ain't exactly damning, but when last I had words with him, he didn't look defiant so much as hunted. I can't help thinking he's gone looking for trouble and found more than he wanted. So I was hoping you might hunt his sorry hide down and drag it back here before it's too late. You got it, dude. The ungrateful little cur bites me every chance he gets, but I can't quite bring myself to cut him loose. Suppose he reminds me a bit of my younger self. Suffice it to say, I'd rather he didn't come to a sticky end. As for how to find him, I'd try asking Grainweda at the Aetherite. She was the last one to see him. I dare say she'll be able to tell you where he was headed. Alrighty. There's the Aetherite. Grainweda. And nothing that passes through those gates escapes my notice. I saw the Rouser and his rabble set out for Woad Whisper Canyon not long ago, singing about drinking themselves stupider. Cheeky sods said I should join them. I told them I'd rather shrivel up than sip whatever it was they had pickled their brains. If you find the idle swine, be sure to give them a cuff round the ear from me, will ya? Alrighty. So they're all right over there by the river. And somebody just pulled out a mech mount. That's a sound I know very well. I just can't do mounts just yet. I haven't completed the right sort of quests. I again walk through the cloud of bees. Skyrim my way up in Final Fantasy. Makes sense to me. Wide loaf. I'm sure that's not how that name is pronounced, but you know what? That's what I'm calling it. Wide loaf. Can't quite run again yet. Still got a good jog going on, but can't quite run again yet. So let's get over here. And they are down from here. I don't think it'll let me. I actually gotta go down the steps. I can't just jump off the edge. Some you can. This is not one of them. Oh. Of all the dirty, deceitful, downright dastardly deeds the slippery bastard's done. Claiming to take the lads out for a drink, only to lead us straight into a bloody trap. It don't get no lower than that. Of course, I've learned to stay a step ahead of old Severin, so I was ready. But the others weren't so lucky. You've got to help them. Okay. Severin, I'll give you more than just a cuff around the ears. I'll give you a boot up the back end. Shove my boot so far up your ass, you'll be crapping leather for months. Okay, helping this guy out a little bit. My axe may as well have been a white flag for all the good it did. Hope you fare better, or the sorry bastards in there are done for. Sure. Have this person you just met expecting me to help everybody out. Severin might have gotten us into this mess, but I ain't about to let him give his life for us. I'd sooner bow to a fishback than be in that conniving bastard's debt. To arms! Okay, it sinks you down to level 13, which I am anyway. And see, as far as the placement of said boot a moment ago, I would do it with an old boot. I didn't want it more anyway. A true knave. You betrayed even yourself, Severin. Ugh! We were prepared to overlook the matter of your desertion on the condition that you provided us with suitable replacements. That was the agreement. Yet your latest change of heart leaves your debt to us unpaid. Few are they who betray the Serpent Reavers twice. You will not do so a third time. Sorry, but with it, the way his face is colored, I almost expect him to be in a classic episode of the original series of Star Trek. Not in gear like that. Cowering behind your protector will only delay the inevitable. Honorless wretch, your life is all you have left. And worthless though it be, we shall take it. Well, hello there, shadowy, dark-robed figure with creepy mask. Oh, a mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Okay, so I don't have to fight them. I have to fight this big dude with the biggest pair of rocks I've ever seen. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. Have Carby throw a shield on me. Strong enough to withstand that attack I just avoided. And this should be about it. Yep, and he's done. Duty complete. I said duty. That the golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. Poof! He's gone. Okay. So Y'shtola! She's looking so young in her eyes. Yeah, okay. Ah, the snake slithered away. I'm only glad he did not have the chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you. Oh. Get a little migraine into a flashback. Okay. Not one of our flashbacks, but a Y'shtola flashback. Those pirates do not belong to any of the known Lamensin factions. Whom then do they serve? The Beast Tribes? Surely not. But the timing of their appearance coincides all too nearly with the recent surge in Sahagan and Cobalt activity. Something is afoot. The question is, what? She doesn't have her little device right there either. Could it be that the tribes are planning to summon their primals? 12 help us if it should prove so. Limsa would be hard-pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone two. But all is yet speculation. I must needs find evidence. The seas continue to rise. while the lesser moon continues to fall. And ilm by ilm the world becomes ever more unlike itself. It is as Louisoix foretold. The coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature mutable, blurring the boundary between the material and ethereal planes. Little now stands between us and the primals. But they are not here yet. Though time be against us, hope shall ever be on our side. Never did the creed of Sharlayan ring more true. Of course, now I know what the Sharlayan refers to something. The disaster Sharlayan is referring to much different than primals appearing. Never did I dream I would possess the means to see Aether. Yet now that I do begin to take it for granted. How swiftly do the wonders of Sharlayan seem commonplace. Wouldn't be a Final Fantasy game without a flower girl. Here for you. Have you come for the festivities? Today the Maelstrom officially makes the Great Hole in the Sea its training ground. Join in the celebration. Wait, a disturbance in the etheric flow. But whence does it emanate? I can see how that would be painful to wear all the time. Seasong Grotto, perhaps? So that's who you want to watch out for. There's a fireworks show going on. Don't watch the fireworks. Watch the people and look for who else is not watching the fireworks. What have we here? Can you walk? "'Tis I. Regrettably no, he eluded me. Understood. I will inform the Commodore." "You collapsed from your exertions. Are you suitably recovered?" "Severin here has appraised me of all that has transpired. His account shed some light upon how you came to be attacked by a golem of all things. A golem is a mindless automaton, inert save when commanded to be otherwise. Common pirates could not hope to control such a thing, so arcane are its workings. But then these tattooed wretches are no common pirates. They are the minions of the Sahagan. As to their purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom of it." So she doesn't know why they're there either. "But first I must escort Severin back to his place of employment. I dare say Stalewern will be wondering what has become of him. And you too, for that matter. I will bear word to him of your preservation, but I am certain he would like to thank you in person. Pray, pay the man a visit." "Ah, he told me of you, but perchance he did not tell you of me. My name is Y'shtola. I am a naturalist of sorts, surveying the Aether in the hope that it might offer up some clue as to our predicament." "I'd say I owed you my life, but that don't cover it. If it weren't for you, my friends would be dead and all. 'Tis a debt I can never repay, but I'll not make things worse by running away. Take me to Summerford Farms, and I'll face the consequences." "For reasons I cannot fathom, you seem... Forgive me. Mayhap we shall have a chance to speak again when I have marshalled my thoughts. Until our paths next cross, farewell." Alrighty. So we'll head back. Now, I could teleport back, but I'm trying to, especially this early in the game, I'm trying to save as much gil as I can. Because right now that's the only currency I really have. So until I have more money, I need to save what I've got. And since I'm getting a fair amount of gear and other rewards from these quests, that'll help to carry my money a little bit further. Now, that was a fate. Yep, I can't jump over that. Hoi! Yeah. There we go. Hop up there. Up there. We'll hit back on the road over here. So we're gonna come back over here. We're just helping out a pirate turned farmer, you know, as one does. That's a heavily armed warrior right there. Level 100 warrior. I wonder what not sure what they are doing here at the moment. I knew you'd return. You stole and delivered Severin a bit ago. Tales of your heroic deeds precede you. The rest came shuffling back too, the lot of them sporting the same haunted expression. It's me to blame for that. That and the rest. I was once a serpent reaver. A thrall to the Sahagan? 7 hells. Reavers may look and sound and act like pirates, but they're not but the fishback's flunkies. Us pirates ain't much for laws, but there's things we won't do. We've got a code, see? But the Reavers have never followed a word of it. A few years back they started snatching law-abiding Leminsons. I'd only just taken my oath when our captain bent the knee to his new Sahagan masters. I knew I had to get away. So I crept off one night, got myself a new name, and found myself a new home, Summerford Farms. Trouble is, secrets don't stay secret for long round here, and word soon spread, all the way back to the sea. The penalty for desertion is death, but the Reavers offered me a way out instead, my freedom in exchange for my mates. The latter. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't bloody thinking, too busy soiling myself. Aye, but you got there in the end, didn't you? When the time came, you made the right decision. The men say little to me, but I hear 'em talk of how you stood up to the Reavers at the last, how you tried to give your life to save theirs. Be that as it may, no deed, however good, can atone for the crime of betraying your brethren. I know that, I do. That's why I'm going to hand myself over to the Yellow Jackets. I'll bring shame to the farm, no more. You'll hear no arguments from me. Each man must sail according to his own moral compass. I just hope yours guides you back here someday. There'll always be a place for you at Summerford Farms, lad. And always be in your debt, Sailorn. I owe you a debt too, Caden. Not once have you let me down. Thank you for saving the men of my farm. If I could ask one more favor of you, it'd be this. Tell Batterin what's happened, from start to finish. I'm certain he'd put in a good word for Severin if he knew the whole story. And he's one of the few people I know who the Yellow Jackets will listen to. Well, I reckon I've asked all I can possibly of you. Safe travels, lass. Oh, wah! Oof. That tinkled my tootsies. Well, there's something big happening out over here. Is there a fate? Yep. Level 7 fate happening there. Oh, what the heck. Where are you going? Come here, you. You leave that guard alone. I'll check the details of that achievement I just got here in a second. See, yellow puddles on the ground I don't like. Blue ones are fine, because those are from friends. A little energy drain. Throw a quick heal on that guard there. I mean, they're out here. Okay, there we go. So that achievement I just got. Just crush your enemy hood. Defeat 100 enemies. Didn't realize I'd fought that many already. So go back to town. Turn the quest in. Yep. And we'll call this good right there. I just got to get back to town. Long walks, long runs. And could have teleported. Actually, I could have gone. I'm just about there now, but I could have used the return command instead of the teleport, because that's free. It's got a long cooldown, but it's free. Oh, won't let me shortcut it that way. Dang it! Actually, got to go in the proper way. And jump over the border. Okay, so we should be able to catch the elevator up right over here, I do believe, once it's loaded in. So again, there's all kinds of Limsa Limitsa is a very busy city. So there's all kinds of player characters loading in, all kinds of various outfits. So that tends to slow down the NPC loading times just a little bit. Is there a... I should be able to go... Yeah, I'll go this way. We'll take the stairs instead of the elevator. It's faster that way. Alrighty. Just got to remember my way around and now. To head into the bar where the guy is for me to turn in the quest. Bloody hell's life on the farm ain't quite how I pictured it. But you need more of yourself over young Severin. Yellow jackets and hands out. The yellow jacket as hands out the punishment is a good mate o' mine. If I ask him nice, I reckon he'd be willing to commute the lad's sentence from hanging to kill all and kindly gent that he is. I'm only jesting with ye. I'll see he's treated fair. Now, sounds to me like you've done everything old Stalewin asked of ye, and more, justifying me generous finder's fee in the process. Much obliged, lass. As for a reward, well, she's a lonely lady, this drowning wench o' mine. How'd ye fancy keeping her company for a spell, with free room and board? Venturing is a trying business after all. Them as don't rest their bones every now and again and tend to end up with broken ones. Take it from me, fighting ain't nearly so much when you're nursing a shattered arm. Got that? Good. There'll always be a free bed for ye, so make sure you use it. I can check into the inn now. Now that you'll have much time for lying around, what with all the levels you'll be doing, or levies you'll be doing. Oh, didn't I mention I'm putting your name down for levies? Our guild draws all manner of clients, offering all manner of odd jobs. Honestly, you'd be amazed how much folk will pay to avoid doing an honest day's labor. Just give Democracy a shout whenever you feel like making a few extra gil. She'll always have some task or other for you to do. So I can now do guild levies. Oh, and it's all above board, because you're wondering. We're careful to stay on the Admiral's right side near. Unlike some pirates I could mention. I tell ye, if it turns out they'd had aught to do with them kidnappings, there'll be 7 L's to pay. Proper bleeding reckoning. Mayhap that's what Limsa needs, though. On rough seas, sometimes ye have to rock the boat to right it. But we'll have time for such talk when ye are well rested. Till then, enjoy the wrench's hospitality. Got a little yes. You have access to recommendations. Feature displays list of quests or duties currently available in your area. You open from under the duty menu. So wait for that icon to change. We're going to take a quick peek at the room here at the inn. Just see what my room looks like, you know? If you got a free room at a hotel or an inn, take a look at it. So Glamour Dresser. I haven't unlocked it's here, but I haven't unlocked it yet. But I can use prisms and other pieces. Prisms paired with pieces of gear. Toss them in there, and I can use them as glamours in my outfits. Unending Journey lets me replay cutscenes. Orchestrion determines what music is played in here. Summoning Bell is retainers. That's how I sell and do various things. Armoire is just a place for storing various pieces of gear. And then a comfy feather bed. So I just want to look at something here. Okay, so she just lays down. Okay. The shorter race in this game, the Lalafell, as a male, if you do that /doze, they'll actually jump up in the air and then land laying down. So, just wanted to see how an Alra laid down. So now we'll head back out. I think we'll snag this quest. Actually, let's see what it was. Who's this over? Oh, it's Levy. We got levies here I can do. Somebody's showing off an emote that they've got. Another one. All kinds of emotes being shown off. So. Some fire shards. Some more bronze pieces. Actually, we'll hold off. We're not going to do that one just yet. I think next time we'll go ahead and do a couple of levy meets just to get some gil. Probably a couple of levels. And then we'll just make more main story quest progress. So, thank you for coming out and hanging out and watching along. Be sure to give the video a like, give the channel a subscribe, and ring ding rang clang that bell so you get notifications when these videos go up, when I go exploring around Eorzea some more, and when other videos go up on the channel. And I would like to say that this video is sponsored by absolutely nobody. Just me, my little lonesome here doing this, and the viewers that come out to see me live at twitch.tv/elecnor. If you want to see some of the other things I'm up to between episodes, check out some of the links in the comments, or links in the box below. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye now.